Namaste yogis. This is a 20-minute vinyasa flow class working towards wild things. So we'll be working to build up side strength and opening up the spine in order for you to come into wild things safely. So just settling into child's pose or peaceful warrior, just settling into the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Allowing yourself to just surrender into the mat, just feeling the space around you, feeling your body in contact with the mat. As you inhale, feel the body expand, the back of the ribs, the belly into the thighs. As you exhale, notice the body contracting. So just following that space being created. Then pushing up onto all fours. And then we're just going to come into extended puppy dog pose. So just bring the hips over the knees and then allow yourself to melt down into your mat. Arms are active, they're long, making sure that the ratio of weight is enough to draw yourself down. Just rock from side to side through the shoulders, keeping the hips still, just noticing where there's congestion. You might notice that one side's slightly more congested than the other. So coming into Sphinx, elbows under the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades down the back, tuck the pubic bone in so that you're lengthening the lower back. And then we're going to inhale, push up into Cobra, hands under the shoulders, draw the pubic bone into the mat. Inhaling, pushing up, elbows in, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, come down. Inhale and exhaling. Just breathe there, modifying the pose if you need to, pushing back, draw the belly in, round the spine, tuck the toes under. We're just going to gently push up into downward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Anchor down through the fingertips. Slight bend in the knees, readjust yourself, bring yourself forward to the top of the mat. Suck the belly in, draw the lower ribs in, just pedaling through the feet. Just teasing the hamstrings, waking them up. Push the thighs back. And lengthening through the sides of the waist. Inhale, we're going to come forward into upward dog. And then exhale, draw the belly in, engage your pelvic floor, downward dog. Inhale, up dog. Really pull up the thighs, engage the legs. Exhale, draw the belly in, downward dog. Inhale, up dog. Pull the thighs up. Engage your pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha, your root lock. Push back, downward dog as you exhale. Let's come into Vashisthasana, side plank, right hand down. Really lift up the hips. If you need to modify this, you just bring your right knee down onto the mat. Draw the shoulder blades on the back. Really lift up, draw the belly in. Take the tailbone down so you're lengthening the lower back, not arching. Let's exhale. Change sides, coming through plank. Full Vashisthasana, all modified with the knee down. Keep breathing fully. Coming back into the right hand side. Whichever modification you want to take here, this is your practice. So just build up if you need to. Left hand down, really strengthening the left hand side of the body here. Coming back into the right. Use your breath to facilitate the pose. Make sure you're breathing out fully, just tapping into that relaxation response. When you feel the heart rate's coming up, use the out breath to just relax the body. Coming back into plank, dropping the knees down, knees, chest, chin. Bringing the elbows in, chest down, look forward, coming up, Cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, release. Keep drawing that pubic bone into the mat to just extend the lower back. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, draw the belly in, pushing back into downward dog. Bending the knees, drawing the belly back towards the thighs. Pedaling through the feet again, just working into the hamstrings. Keep engaging that pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha. Inhale, plank, upward dog. Draw up the thighs, really engage the legs in up dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Draw the belly in. Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Really engage through the core. Inhale, up dog. Engage the thighs. Heart comes forward. Back into plank. Drop the knees. Coming down. Chest forward, looking forward. Inhale, up into cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pushing back. Engage your pelvic floor and your core. Downward dog. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. On the right. Other side, inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, plank. Inhale, left hand side plank. Keeping that breath really fluid and efficient. Dropping the knees through knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Up dog, cobra, pushing back. Engage your pelvic floor as you push back into downward dog on an exhale. Keeping your breath fluid. Inhale, lifting up the left leg. Bend the knees, stack the hips, opening up. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Release the foot. Exhale, draw the knee to chest. Inhale, release. Bring the foot down, downward dog. Inhale, lifting up the right leg, stacking the knee, stacking the hips, bending that knee. Inhale into plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale into plank. Exhale, push back. Keeping the shoulders level. Inhale. Let's straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, release, bring the leg back down, coming forward, upward dog. So we're really working into the spine here, opening up, bending the knees, coming down into child's pose. Balasana, bringing the arms down by your side, just to relax the arms if you need to, or keep them in front of you. Breathing into the back of the ribs, so try and keep the yoga flowing, feel the prana moving around the body, just to absorb that initial flow that you've just been doing. Breathe deeply. I'm aware that I'm breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Sometimes a little mantra can help you focus the mind on the breath. So try not to get distracted when you're in Balasana. Don't let the mind wander too far from the body or the breath. Let's bring the arms out in front of us. Arms are active, wrists are lifted, fingertips on the mat, lengthening through the spine, and just walking over to the left-hand side, keeping nice and low, keeping the hips where they are, just opening up that right-hand side of the body. Draw the triceps underneath, so you're just externally rotating the arms here, just to widen the upper back, and then just walking over to the other side. Really reach out with that left arm to extend the left-hand side of the body, keeping the hips where they are. Nice active arms. Draw the shoulder blades back, down towards the back of the waist, coming back to centre, coming onto all fours and then pushing back into downward dog again. Make sure the feet are hip width apart. Anchor down the fingertips, really using the hands here. Trying not to put too much stress on the wrists. Try not to sink into the shoulders if you're quite flexible through the shoulders, otherwise you end up rounding the lower back. Inhale, lift up the right leg, draw the knee to the chest, scoop through on an exhale. Let's come into a low lunge, and then just dropping the back knee, coming into Anjaneyasana, crescent moon. So lift up here, really draw the knees together, draw the tailbone down, peeling the right hip bone off the thigh. Try not to sink into your flexible parts of the body. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Exhaling, draw the arms behind you, really lifting up into the thoracic spine. Lift the heart, allow the head to move out without just dropping the head all the way back, controlling the head here. Exhale, come through to a modified humble warrior. Bring the left hand down, right hand to your hip. Make sure the knee's stacking over the ankle, then twisting to your right, lifting up the right arm. Sucking the belly in, pushing the back heel away. Exhale, Bring that right arm back down. Let's just push back into Parsvottanasana, slight extended posture here. Draw the knee into the chest and then inhale. Take the right leg back. Bend the knee, coming into plank. Bring the leg back down. Inhale, lifting up your left leg. Exhale, scoop it through, placing it between the hands, making sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. Look forward, then an exhale, bringing the back knee down. Inhaling into Anjaneyasana, crescent moon. Dropping the tailbone down, really lift up through the upper body, into the front body, drawing the shoulders down the back, palms facing. Exhale, taking the arms behind you, lifting into the thoracic spine, interlinking the hand to lift the chest. Really engage your Mula Bandha, your Uddiyana Bandha. Exhaling, coming forward into humble warrior. Bringing the right hand down, left hand to the left hip, and then twisting to the left, drawing the shoulder blades on the back, sucking the belly right in as you twist, pushing out through the back heel. Just breathing here. Exhale, bring the hand down, straighten the front leg into a hamstring stretch, bringing the back heel down. Inhale, come up onto the toes, taking the left leg back, inhaling plank, bending that left knee, back into Chaturanga, up dog on an inhale, or cobra. Exhale, draw the belly in, downward dog. Taking a few breaths here, just readjusting your dog here. Inhale, lift up the right leg, scoop it through, placing it between the hands on an exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Really lift up, draw the tailbone down. Take the shoulder blades down the back. Arms are active, palms facing each other, reaching out through the middle, through the ring fingers. Exhaling, interlinking the hands behind you, lift the chest. Breathe here. And then exhaling, coming down into humble warrior. Try not to hang out on the thigh here, so just draw the belly in, draw the lower ribs in, keep the neck nice and long. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, come forward, coming into warrior three, legs on the left. Suck the belly in, draw the shoulders back. Bending the front knee, pushing back. Coming all the way back into warrior one, arms above the head, nice and slowly, root down through the feet. Good. Inhale, let's come into warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Just draw that right sitting bone under, lift up out of the pelvis, try not to come too far forward, pushing out through the outside of the back foot, drawing the knees together to engage the legs. Inhale, let's reverse the warrior. Coming into a side bend, exhale, warrior two, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more, inhale, reverse. Exhaling, windmill all the way down, low lunge. Back knee down, coming up, inhale into Anjaneyasana, crescent moon again. Really lifting up out of the pelvis. Draw the knee in, push back. Bend the knee. Exhale, come down. Inhaling. Lift up the left leg. Scoop it through as you exhale, place it between the hands. Knee over the ankle, inhale. Come up into warrior one, grounding the back foot, lift up. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, keeping the arms really active. Drawing that left hip back, interlink the hands behind you. Then inhale, lift the heart. Reaching the arms behind you, rooting down through the feet. Engaging your pelvic floor, your Mula Bandha, keeping the energy locked in there. Exhale. Come forward, scooping the belly in. Try not to hang out on the thigh. Really reach the arms behind you. Back of the neck is long. Bring the hands down. Come forward into warrior three legs. Really engaging that left glute. Draw the shoulders back. Reach behind you. Coming back into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. And then inhale, we're going to just come into warrior two. So drawing that left sitting bone underneath you to really open up the hip, pushing out through the outside of the back leg, making sure the front heel is in line with the back arch of the foot. Inhaling into reverse warrior, exhale. Inhale, reverse, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, exhale. Windmill down, low lunge, coming into crescent moon, lifting all the way up. Lift the pelvis up, exhale, push back. Draw the knee in, inhale, bend the knee, inhale, plank, coming back into chaturanga, up dog on an inhale. Draw the belly in and your pelvic floor as you push back into downward dog. This protects the lower back. Take a few breaths here, resetting your breath. So working into wild thing here. Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee, and then just bring the shoulders over the wrists. And then we're going to drop that right leg behind you, open up the body, taking the right hand behind you, lifting the hips, coming into a lovely back bend. Look forward, come in back into plank, draw the knee into the chest and take it through the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale, lift up the left leg, bend the knee, bring the shoulders over the wrists and then flip behind you, taking that left leg behind you. Push both feet and the right arm into the mat as you lift up into your back bend. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Twist round, draw the knee through the body, lift up. Left leg down, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Push back, downward dog as you draw the belly in. Inhale, lifting up the right leg again. Bend the knee, shoulders over the wrists and flip around, releasing that right arm. Exhale, bring the hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hips down. Inhale, lift, root the feet and the hand into the mat. Exhale, one more, then inhale, lift the body right up. Look down towards the mat. Draw that right knee into the chest. Coming into pigeon on the right. Just releasing the body down, opening up that right hip. Letting go here, breathing into the right hip. Keeping that breath really efficient, breathing into the back of the ribs. Feeling the belly expand into the thigh. If you need to put a block under that right hip here, you can. Just to align the pelvis. Lifting up. Just tucking the back toes under, pushing up into downward dog. And just take that right leg up. Bend the knee, back into down dog. Inhale, left leg rises, bend the knee, shoulders over the arms, and then flipping into your wild thing. Release the hips down, inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hips, drawing in the pelvic floor all the time. Inhale, exhale, release. One more, inhale. Look down towards the mat, drawing the left knee into the chest, into pigeon. Coming forward, release your whole body. You can put a block under that left hip if you need to. Just noticing if this side feels more open or more congested. Our hips are generally quite different. And we can always ease into one side more than the other. Focusing on your breath. The sensations coming up in the body. Just notice where the body's giving you the most feedback. Just try and send your breath into these areas. Gentle breath. Body's expanding and releasing, expanding and contracting. Pushing back up. Just tucking the back foot under and then taking yourself back into downward dog just to release that leg. Just finishing in downward dog and then coming back down into child's pose where we started, bringing the arms down by the side and then taking a few deep breaths and then just allow yourself to melt into the mat. Just following the breath here. If you like, after a few breaths, you can come into Shavasana and stay there for your relaxation. Namaste.